Okay, guys, we should be live. Okay, let me make sure I'm live on here on the YouTube. Okay, so hello guys, Noah here, back in another live stream of Noah News episode 11. We are here with Rocco. You can introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Rocco, or Rocco the Rayquaza on YouTube.
Yep, and he's my friend. He watches my content. Thank you. And we're gonna be he's gonna be weighing in his thoughts and opinions along with mine with today's episode. So let's begin. First one every week we talk about is the free games on Epic. We have Costume Quest 2, Layers of Fear 2. But if you guys wait a week and you you can get actually two good games, Blair Witch and Ghostbusters Remastered. These games are actually way better than these two games. Oh yeah, so Rocco, if you get this crappy Epic launcher, you can get all these free games to play on your laptop. So there you go.
Yeah.
So
we were talking about my laptop earlier.
Yep, his is pretty good. So this I actually wanted to get Blair Witch, but now that's free, I could just play it. So Ghostbusters, that game looks pretty fun. I mean, it's Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty good things about it.
Yeah.
Especially considering it has the original cast back in it.
Yeah. Oh, do they actually voice act the game? Or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
What I hear, at least. I don't know. Because I think I was watching, like, a top 10 cult following games, and I think this is one of the...
Yeah. Voices in-game, looking at Bill Murray, Den, Harold. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I'm not like... I mean, some people go crazy over Ghostbusters. I'm not one of those people. I mean, it's cool, but I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta, like, buy it, you know? Like...
Yeah.
Still cool, though.
Ghostbusters Afterlife was supposed to come out this month. I think the release date was originally supposed to be the 31st of this month, but because of COVID-19, it got delayed, obviously. But
yeah,
I don't know anything about like when it's going to come out now, but who knows?
Looks good though. I was like, oh, because he said, oh, original voice actors. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. But yeah, it is voice actors, so that's good. So that's that thing. Next up, we have PS5 Upgrades, God of War with up to 60 FPS support. This is great. And then here's their tweet we can pull open here, which they say, whether you're picking up the game for the first time or looking to finish that new game plus save, God of War on PS5 will offer up to 60 FPS using favorite performance video option. Save transfer, start where you left off on PS4. This is great. So I did have this on PS4. I didn't finish it because I was selling my PS4 to upgrade my computer. But this is really good though. 60 FPS is way better than 30. There's no like, oh, 30 FPS is better. 60 is way better. So I'm glad that they actually got 60 to work on. But it says favorite performance video option. So maybe based on the context of this tweet, we could see that it'll probably run 1080p 60 and then probably 4K 30. That is my guess. I mean, I hope it's gonna be 4K 60, but we don't know until people actually play the game and stuff. So, what do you think, Rocco? Is this awesome? Hopefully.
That does sound pretty awesome. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not much of frames per second guy.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing 60 frames per second is amazing, considering I've seen enhanced videos of old video games with 60 FPS and it looks glorious.
Yeah, so it's just way more smoother experience. Yeah. Like, and plus you'll have better input latency, whatever. Like, it's not gonna feel sluggish or slow. It's gonna feel way more responsive. Even like on your laptop, you have a 144 hertz, so that's gonna feel way more responsive. But I know that's not a PS5 or whatever. So
yeah.
There's that. That's a really quick one. Next up, a free software update is coming to Super Mario 3D AllStars on November 16th that adds a new inverted camera control setting for all three games. I mean, I don't know why we're waiting a month to talk about camera controls, so maybe we'll get more.
Yeah, maybe like
Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool, but I don't know. I mean, they're hyping up camera controls, so there has to be something behind this. I don't know. That would be cool if, they're just talking about camera controls. I mean, that's cool. They can exchange everything. Horizontal, vertical, flood camera, all that stuff you can change. So that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that one. This will probably be a short episode, but it'll, I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Next one, Cyberpunk 2077 gets delayed for December. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Okay, so yeah, Cyberpunk gets delayed for November I keep saying November, December 10th.
Yeah, this game has been delayed since like.
Hold on. Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. My parents don't know how to wait, whatever. So, okay. So, it was supposed to come out November, like, 18th and then the 19th for, like, other regions. But now it's coming out December 9th or 10th for other regions because on Steam it says the 9th. So, check out my wish list here. As you see, it says December 9th. But you can pre-order it, so that's cool. Now, this sparked a whole... Now, people were already tweeting beforehand. They're like, oh, I took out, my work and stuff so I can... Go, Tyler.
I'm just gonna sit
You're gonna be in the camera. Go.
I don't care.
Can you go, dude?
Hi, stream.
Go. Please go.
Can I just say, wait,
Hurry
shout out to
up.
my Twitch?
Hurry up.
Okay, twitch.tv/NamesMac467.
Okay,
Subscribe
go.
and I love you.
Go.
Jeez.
Jesus. Okay, so... I lost my train of thought. God damn. Okay, so people were like, oh, I took off work of the week of November so I could play this, and then the day after, which is today, they announced this, and people were like, oh, now I have to change my work already, and I'm like, bro, don't... I'm like, wait till you actually get the game to take off work.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Hopefully this means that they're at least polishing up the game more.
Yeah, I
know
hope.
That's like 2 months away, but still, hopefully that means they're polishing up some odds and ends, unlike some developers that we can all think of, but...
Let's see. We have 2K with them re-releasing basketball every single year, the same thing. We have Bethesda with their buggy mess of Fallout 76. We have Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed Valhalla being, another Assassin's Creed game, and it's kind of lazy, but better graphics. And then we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey that doesn't run good, and then we have Watch Dogs 1 and 2 that don't run good. So, countless others. So, I think Red Dead isn't really unoptimized. It's just that it's demanding because of how great the textures look. Red Dead looks freaking phenomenal. But I wonder if Cyberpunk will be the best looking game. I doubt it, but, it's going to look good.
Yeah, it's got competition with Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, that game looks so good.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, the story. So I'm like, dude, Last of Us 2 looks great, dude. Like, even if the story isn't, like, 10 out of 10, like, I'm like, the gameplay and the graphics are so good. Like, I was blown away. Yeah. And it runs on a PS4. And I was like, yo, this is looking good for a PS4 game.
Can't wait to see what it's going to look like on PS5 when it gets ported over.
Hopefully it looks really good. I want Last of Us on PC. I would so buy that. I already bought Horizon Zero Dawn on, PC. Let's see, my library right here. Bought it.
That game looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Well, not regardless. Depends on what console you're playing. But
yeah.
Like, I'm sure if it was on the Switch, it probably would look very good.
Yeah. But they already went gold, meaning that they already have a disc ready to like play, but they still have to work on like day zero patches from what this tweet says and all that stuff. But yeah, for parents that want to get it for like their teens or something, that like, oh, I don't want to wait. I don't want to get them an early Christmas gift, so this is kind of better because now it's actually like 2 weeks away from Christmas, where November 19th was like almost a month away from Christmas. So this is really close to that December or Christmas like release date. And I heard from Jeff Keighley that this will also support Game of the Year nomination, even though it's already in December. And I know that I think Smash came out December 18th.
No, Smash came out December 7th.
Oh, 7th. Wow. I can't believe I didn't know that. I knew it was December something. I don't know. Oh my god. But yeah, it came out. I think it was still nominated, but it won like best fighting game or something because it's, you know, Smash Bros. And it's a good game. But yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, it's like they're stretching it every little bit. It's like, okay, first it was April, then it was like November, now it's December, and it's like, come on, I just want to play the game already. Like,
yeah,
so annoying. Next one, this is a computer thing, Rocco, so you're probably not gonna know anything about this. Tomorrow, October 20th, will be AMD's Radeon RX 6000 series launch thingy. It's going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern or 9 a.m. Pacific time, and then equate for your time zone region. They're going to talk about RDN2 architecture and the RX 6000 stuff. So, not bad. I mean, I don't know, just get NVIDIA, I guess, because the processors are better for AMD, but whatever. I mean, you guys can watch that tomorrow. So we'll click on the link here. So they talk about it. Yeah, RX 6000. Yeah, 28th at 12 p.m. Eastern. And they already talked about the Ryzen 5000, which you guys already know I talked about. So, yeah, they'll probably... I mean, I don't like the naming. The naming is kind of dumb. I mean, I feel like a lot of companies now don't know how to name their products, you know? Like not just for like computer stuff, but like other like you look at Microsoft or like, at least PlayStation, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So simple, Rocco. But then you got Xbox. You have Xbox Original, the 360. So like, okay, they're gonna do a 720. No, they do Xbox One, ONE. But the first Xbox is the Xbox One. So why would you name it Xbox One? And then you have the One S and then the One X. You're like, okay, so the next one's going to be Xbox 2. No, it's going to be called the Xbox Series X. So people that bought the One X are going to be confused by the Series X, and they already did. So when they bought the Series X, they bought the One X.
Then there's also the Series S. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, the Series S, and then you have the Xbox One S, which is kind of a similar thing, but they're a generation kind of apart, and it's like, oh my god. See, where PlayStation is like, okay, we have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple. Just use numbers. Super simple, right? But no, Xbox has to make it confusing. Like, yeah, okay, their consoles are cool and good, but again, look at Nintendo. They have the Wii, then they have the Wii U. Naming and marketing is everything. When you name it the Wii U, people are like, oh, it's just a Wii add-on, so we're not going to buy it. That's one of the reasons why it failed. I mean, the console was really slow. Didn't have a lot of... I mean, it had good games, but it didn't have, like, a lot of good games, you know. It was actually HD, which was nice, where the 360 didn't really support HDMI or HD at all, where PS3 did also. So, but the Wii U couldn't even play disc. Like, okay, you're like, oh yeah, it did. It played, you know, Wii and Wii U games. What I mean is, it doesn't play your DVDs.
Yeah.
You have to like homebrew or hack it to do that. You have. Like, people who buy a PS4 also get it because it has a Blu-ray drive. For $300 that plays games and does Blu-ray, that's not a bad thing at all, you know, to play Blu-rays, play DVDs, play your games, you know, from, like, a whole span of, like, a generation. That's not bad. But Wii U, okay, yeah, you can play your Wii games, but you can't toss in Back to the Future on DVD. So, I mean, that is kind of... That's why the Wii... I mean, again, marketing... And naming is super important when you make products, you know. I think people don't realize that, but it is important. Next up... Huh?
Probably a good thing that Nintendo named the Nintendo Switch
the Switch.
Because people were probably just going to think if they named it like Nintendo Wii Switch or something like that, they'll probably think it's an add-on. Or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I mean, the Switch makes sense because you're switching between two different modes. You have your handheld mode. You have your TV... console mode, so you switch between the two. That makes sense. Now the Switch Mini or Switch Lite, I keep calling it a Switch Mini. God dang it. The Switch Lite is just the tablet one. Where I think the Switch Pro could be a console only because the Switch Lite isn't really a Switch because it's only a tablet. Where if the Switch Pro was a Pro and a beefed up console, it could just be a console and not use what the Switch is called. So I think Switch Pro won't be a tablet. It'll just be a box. So we'll see if I'm right.
From what I'm hearing, the Switch Pro is Nintendo is telling all their major game developers that they should get their games ready for 4K.
Yep.
Which again, this is what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true or not because I'm hearing them from like not so credible sources. From this.
Yeah, I don't have those sources, but well, it's all speculation. It's fun to talk about. We're not saying. I'm predicting what the Switch Pro is gonna be. Will I buy it? Okay, if it's console only, I won't buy it. But if it's like a tablet and it can be a console, I'll probably buy it. I'll save up. I'll get it. But yeah.
Same.
So okay, next up we got NVIDIA launches their RTX 3070 a day before AMD talks about their next gen stuff. So Gamers Next, I did watch Linus Tech Tips video where they talk about it for like 13 minutes, but I was like, okay, but I feel like Gamers Nexus did kind of a better job because they did a 33-minute video about like benchmarks and frequencies and like everything. Like again, all this in my description. You guys know every time I do No One News, everything's in the description below. So if you guys want to watch this 33-minute video by Gamers Nexus, I really suggest that they do it really, and they even timestamp it too. So you click on this little. They also updated the timestamps or chapters feature in YouTube. Not only can you just timestamp it, but they also have this chapters thing on the right where you can click on which one you like. So let's say I want to see, let's see performance for Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's watch that. Okay, so those of you that don't know, the 3070 is pretty much a 2080 Ti, which last gen was the best graphics card to get for gaming. Now, for only $500, this is a steal. If you guys want to get high performance for a cheap price, get a 3070 if it's still in stock, but it probably isn't. So try to win the lottery with that.
Within the first few minutes, like the Series X and the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, those consoles could have had a better job with all that stuff, you know. Yeah. So performance-wise, it performs pretty much like a 2080 Ti. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's equal. But people say, oh, well, 2080 Ti just runs better. But yeah, it was $1,200 at launch, where this cost $500. And if you're only paying $500, you're not going to be worried too much about performance if it's pretty much the same thing. So this should be able to run 4K, 1440p, 1080p just fine on like any game across the board. With 4K, some games will get 60, some won't. But the 3090, that thing's a powerhouse. So if you want like super crazy performance, get an i9, get a 3090, be rich, and you're good to go. Yeah, they talk about all. It's, again, Gamers Nexus goes freaking. I haven't seen this, Rocco, but they go freaking hammy on these benchmarks, man. Not just, oh, here's how Red Dead performs. They're like, no. Here is like 10 graphics cards, and here's like everything you need to know. They got 3 Kingdoms. They have Horizon Zero Dawn at 4K at 1440p. So as you can see, 3070 and 20 Ti are neck and neck pretty much. Not bad. This is, let's see. This is, what's this, 4K, I think? Where is on present FPS? Okay, I think yeah, 4K. So when like overclocked and stuff, again, plus 3 FPS. I mean, that's not worth spending $700 more for a 20 Ti, but that's really not bad considering it's $500 card. You know, for you tech people that watch my 2060 unboxing, you guys probably like this stuff like I do. So I know, Rocco, you're not into like all the benchmark and numbers and all that crazy stuff.
I mean, if I ever do make my own lap or computer, I might get into that stuff. But
yeah, you'll probably have to hit me
right
up.
now.
You have to be like, yo, Noah, help me build. I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is like, I mean, for $500, this is a really good card. But again, tomorrow is AMD's thing, so we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see what they're gonna bring. This is gonna be sold out. I don't know about AMD's thing. They probably might sell out. I don't know about their processors. They may also sell out. But if you do want one, be on the lookout. Oh, they got Minecraft RTX 4K benchmarks. Here we go. Okay. So 3070 beats 2080 Ti by 4 FPS for average on 1440p. RTX on. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, power consumption. I'm gonna say the 3070 is better. I think 3070 is better than 20 Ti. But yeah, that's cool. Not bad. Now the last one we could talk about this for a while. That's pretty much that. The last one, I think they meant to say Google Stadia devs respond, or people respond after Stadia dev resurfaces the debate. Alex Hutchinson believes that streamers should be cutting and game developers on revenue, but Google isn't adhering to that stance. They're pretty much saying streamers who want to play Stadia or whatever should also pay for the revenue or whatever the heck. It's kind of confusing how they word it. Streamers should be paying the developers and publishers of the games that they stream. No. I mean, they're getting money to play the game from Twitch and YouTube. Like, and plus Stadia sucks. Like,
yeah.
Like, the thing about GeForce Now, pretty much where, if you don't know what GeForce Now is, Rocco, it's pretty much where you have your Steam account, you have all your games. Games that are supported on GeForce Now will let you stream your Steam account games through their superior platform and their boss of a rig computer. Now, granted, you're going to need good internet because you're streaming a game onto your computer that sucks, so you're going to need good internet. But what's good about that is you're not locked to buying games through Stadia. Also, you'll have a good Steam library if you have your games. You'll have, hopefully good internet, obviously, but you're not... But if you buy through Stadia, you're forced to buying full-price games or whenever they're on sale. And also, if Stadia goes away, you wasted that money. Where Steam, I mean, it's been around for almost 20 years. It's not going to go away anytime soon. So, I mean, Steam is just the best platform. Although competition will be good because, I mean, we have Epic Games Launcher, but that doesn't have everything on it. It doesn't even have a shopping cart. It's kind of dumb. So,
and then also the fact that older games will, well, not all older games, but most older games will eventually leave Steam. Like, there's a game that I wanted to play for the longest time. It's called Transformers War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
Yeah.
But it's no longer available on Steam anymore.
Yeah.
So I have to go to, like, Amazon or something to play it from there.
Yeah, but you can, well, say you could buy them before they get, whatever, like, not released on Steam if they get removed or whatever. But I think if you buy on Amazon, they give you a code they can probably redeem on Steam, so you could try that, see if they give you a key. Because I know I bought, like, Battlefield 1 on Amazon, and it gave me an Origin key, so see if they give you a key for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing it for a while, but eventually I'm going to do that.
But yeah, this is dumb. We shouldn't need to pay. I mean, it's kind of dumb because, again, like, I play games. I don't get paid for it. I don't pay people to play it. Like, the streamers are already getting enough money as it is. I mean, but then people say, oh, so they should just pay people. It's like, it's kind of the whole streaming thing on Stadia. Like, Stadia isn't even good to worth investing because Stadia is probably going to die, let's be honest. I mean, Stadia is way behind of the I don't know, it's behind the competition, but it's also not popular. I mean, I don't go to Stadia when I think of, I gotta play Cyberpunk at super good settings. I have a computer for that. Not everyone does, but even then, they could just get it on Steam and then go on GeForce Now and play it, or do whatever.
Yeah.
They don't need to rely. Plus there's gonna be input latency, and you play like Rainbow Six Siege, you play like, I don't know, GTA 5 or something. Some games require to be like super, like, you gotta have good, like motion, hand-eye coordination, with like Rainbow especially. You gotta have good, input latency for that. So trying to stream that with added latency wouldn't really help that. So
yeah,
that wouldn't really be good. So I don't really agree with this. I mean, I know I'm not I'm a streamer, but I'm not a streamer. I do YouTube. Yeah. So this isn't really, kinda cringe take. It is a fact. Oh my god, did Notch Maker Minecraft reply to it? Oh my god. This is the worst tweet I've seen in a while. I buy the game, I have a license for it, free promotion too. Yeah. Game streaming is legal era. Based on a company's whims. Taking a swing. Let's read all these comments. Taking a swing at streamers is a gutsy marketing move for Stadia. I'll give you that. Oh my god, that's the dude from the I'm Blue music video. And plus, like, I'm not, like, Stadia could have been way better, but I feel like it's not just because it's bad, but streaming in general, like, okay, you want to stream Spotify, okay, whatever. If you're filthy casual, then use Spotify, or I use Netflix because it's convenient to just stream something, but that's a movie. Like a movie isn't as big compared to a video game. Like, you have a game like GTA 5, like, you're gonna need way better internet to stream a game than to stream a movie, because it's in real time, you know? And, I'm trying to think where I was gonna go with this. I kind of forgot. But, with streaming, like, it's just not... Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay. So with streaming, not everyone has good internet, you know? Your friends might not have good internet. You can't even stream a game, you know? And I saw this funny article or something that Google said where someone's like, hey, I can't play Red Dead at 4K using Stadia Pro, which is, like, the better 4K, better, like, model thing to get. And they're like, oh, lower the settings. And it's like, but that's what the regular Stadia is, just the lowered version of it. So, again, that it's dumb because you have to buy the more expensive, but not even getting the more expensive, like, features of the lower one. So it's dumb. That's why. Okay, like, that's why with consoles it's convenient to have a little box, but with a PC, I know PCs and consoles. I mean, they're kind of similar because consoles are just a PC, but they're more restrictive. You know, you can't shove a Switch game in it.
Yeah.
Can't throw a 3DS game in there, or whatever. But they're using. The new gen consoles are using PC hardware now that are more like a PC. So, it's better to, I guess, get a console or a PC to just play the game than to stream it, because the quality's gonna degrade. There's gonna have more latency with streaming, definitely. And again, games like Rainbow or Destiny 2, you're gonna want, you know, super responsiveness when you play first-person shooters. Like, even I think Doom Eternal supported. Like, let's see, Google Stadia game support. Let's see. I think Cyberpunk also supports it, which I don't know why, but it does. So we got Red Dead, Destiny 2, freaking NBA 2K. Who cares? Mortal Kombat 11 too. That game you need. I have access. You've got access to. See games. Yeah, let's see what games are supported. Doom Eternal. Oh, that's year one pass. Never mind. And plus, games are gonna be like full price unless they're on sale. But even then, again, you're locked to the platform. Like, if I get a game on Steam, I can have laptop play it on there, have my desktop play it on there, play on a friend's computer, play it on there. But with Stadia, I need to sign in. It'll be more convenient, but at the cost of having really good internet. And even when you do, there's always going to be issues using internet, wired or wireless, no matter what. Even if you have gigabit internet, there's always going to be problems, you know. It's just not... Like, even if everyone had good Wi-Fi, playing or doing the thing natively is always going to have better outcomes than trying to, you know, stream it through internet. It's just a fact. Look, go Red Dead. I got Red Dead on sale for like $40 on Steam. $48. $60 full price. Odyssey, $60. I got that for free for doing their freaking Project Stadia cloud service. You tried it out. You played Odyssey for an hour and they gave it out. So I guess that was cool. Hitman 3, I mean, this is on Epic. For like $50 if you have that coupon, you could get it for $50. So again, I mean, the prices aren't even good. Wow, Super Hot is on sale for $10. Wow. That was free on Epic one time. Okay, well, it says, if you have Pro, you get it for free, but then you have to pay more. So it's kind of not worth it. Like, I don't care for Stadia. They keep shoving it down everyone's throat. They're like, oh, it's so good. It's like, it's not good. Because I prefer GeForce Now because it's more convenient and it uses their Steam library. Because you guys know, I have a super large Steam collection. Look, 500 whatever games. I check my profile. Right here, 380 games in my account. Freaking crazy, dudes. Let's go to playtime. Here we go. Gary's Mod, Rocket League. I hit 200 hours on that. But yeah, look, if I had GeForce Now, I could play most of these games. Where on Stadia, I would either have to buy them all again, or they're not even supported. I don't even think Rocket League is supported on there. Or Far Cry, or Gary's Mod, stuff like that. Big games, So, it's just not worth it. What do you think, Rocco? Is Stadia gonna fail in like 2 months, and then they're gonna go bankrupt? Like,
I mean, I don't know in 2 months, but they're probably gonna fail with what they're marketing. With their marketing and with what they're doing is definitely gonna fail.
Yeah, I mean, even if everyone had good Wi-Fi, again, I know friends or people that don't have good internet, so this wouldn't be a viable way to play games. So, I mean, some people don't even have good internet or some people just have a Chromebook or a laptop. They can't even play, Far Cry or The Forest or Wildlands or any of those games. They just have, a phone or something, so they don't even have, like, the option to, and even then, phones, some like, you have to spend a pretty penny on newer phones to have a good antenna and a good Wi-Fi chip in it to get good signal. I know the new iPhone 12s have 5G, the S20s and Note 20s have 5G, I believe, but even then, it's not wired, so there's still gonna be it's still gonna have like latency and all that stuff. So, and even then, using your phone, I mean, you could plug in a controller. That's if it will even work on Stadia. I don't even know. You have to buy their own controller thing. I don't think you can just use a DualShock or Xbox with that. So, I don't think it's gonna work. So this is pretty much it. I'm gonna recap stuff to look out for next week. So stuff to look out for next week is the Epic Games, free games next week. I'll cover that too. So you got Blair Witch and the Ghostbusters Remastered. Tomorrow, look out for AMD's graphics card announcement stuff. So if you're into that stuff, look out for that. Also, I think I covered last week how the Crown Tundra or whatever came out for Pokemon. It's pretty good. There's some good stuff in it. You can catch all the... Well, I think most legendaries. I don't know about Victini. I think... I know...
I actually do have news about that.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the mythicals like Victini, Volcanion, and Diancie, they are in the game, but everyone's scrambling to figure out how to get them. Like people have data mined and found them, but they're not sure where you can find them. They're not even sure if they got cut at the last second.
So in Japan, starting November 20th, there's a distribution for various Pokemon. Genesect, 20, Cyrite Ore, Fastball, Level Ball, Love Ball, Volcanion, Moon Ball, Heavy Ball, Friend Ball, Lure Ball, Marshadow, Safari Ball, Sport Ball, and Master Ball. So you got a whole bunch of balls, Volcanion and Genesect, which I know Volcanion is in the game, I think. And I don't think Genesect is yet. Through normal means.
Yeah, through normal means for both of them. And same with Marshadow is supported, but I don't think you can get him in-game.
I know you can transfer Marshadow, maybe? Because he was in, like, Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon. But, I mean, Volcanion was... I really hope they just freaking do a Z version, because, like, X and Y could have been it was an okay generation, but...
Have you seen the data mines from 3DS or something? Whatever it was.
Which game? Because, like, each game had its own, like, data mine.
No, I mean it was something about Game Freak stuff got leaked, and it showed there was 2 extra spots for Kalos.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Which I mean, but anyway, that actually confirms that there was plans for like XZ and YZ or something like that.
Yeah.
But they obviously cut it because. For some reason, so we could have gotten ORAS and technically Z as well.
Yeah.
But we got was ORAS, and then we went straight to Generation 7. Yeah, Generation 7.
Yeah.
Which is, well, I mean, how long was Gen 6 went from 2013 to 2016, right?
So yeah, XY, ORAS, and then you had like Super Mystery Dungeon, but that was a spin-off, and then
Yeah.
pretty much that. So pretty much like 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like Gen 5, we had 4 games technically, because there was Black and White and then Black and White 2.
Yeah.
But Gen 4, we got 5 games. We got
Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also leaks about the these leaks are coming off the hype of the fact that we got Mario 3D collection.
Yeah.
So there's now quote unquote leaks about
Pokemon Red and Blue.
Pokemon having a bundle for all the DS games on the Switch. But again, this is all probably just hype from the 31st anniversary for Mario.
Yeah.
And same thing with Legend of Zelda, because their anniversary is next year, I think. Their 31st.
Yeah, I think it is next.
And I think I remember hearing something about they're also having a quote unquote 3D collection for Legend of Zelda too.
That would be awesome, though. Honestly, like.
But yeah, I remember that that was actually not confirmed, but because we got this 3D Mario collection, it's kind of confirmed now because that was leaked around the same time as the Mario 3D collection being leaked as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's kind of a bit of traction for the 3D Zelda bundle, but the Pokemon one not so much because that came out like within the past few months whenever the 3D AllStars came out for Mario. So
I could see them making a Pokemon collection of just Yellow, Crystal, and like Emerald. That would be kind of hype.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that too, because those were the third games in the first 3 generations, and I wouldn't be surprised if they even added in like Platinum into that, because those were only singular games, whereas you can pretty much still easily get you can still easily get Yellow and Crystal, because the 3DS
3DS had Virtual Console available for the Yellow and Crystal. I mean, they could probably just, they need more Gen 3 representation. Well, not representation, but more like into the games. Like we need, like I mean, there's Oros, but like Emerald was good. Gen 4. I mean, the thing with they did Gen 1 and 2 on 3DS because not only because of like the 10th anniversary, whatever it was, but also or 20th, but also because like now anything beyond Gen 2 is accessible. So Gen 3, Ruby Sapphire Emerald, now we had Oros, so that's DS, or no, 3DS. So 3DS, you know, you just put that up to Sword and Shield if, you know, the game's in the Pokemon's in the game. Gen 4 was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, all on DS, and you can transfer that to Black 2, White 2 with
still waiting on news for Gen 4 remakes.
Yeah, after like 20 years, you know.
Well, according to Pokemon or Central Pokemon Leaks or whatever the
I heard, Centro, Let's pull that up.
He said that Gen 4 remakes are next, but I don't remember. But I think he was just saying that to get us hyped for no reason. But
yeah,
I don't remember how long. I think the tweet was like the day the Crown Tundra came out.
And also, like, now that I'm looking at like, this is from Central Leagues. We have the sword. So I think all the DLC in the games fit. So you have a sword, so something to attack with. You have the shield, something to defend with. You have, like, the brain or the crown, something that, you know, it's like special attack. And then you have, like, Urshifu, which is, like, I don't know, physical attack, kind of. But it's like, it kind of all comes together, I feel like, perfectly.
Yeah. There are speculations for more DLC, but I
Yeah, I
don't
heard
know.
that. Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to. I mean, I remember looking at the back when Isle of Armor first came out, and we all data and everybody data mined it. We found out that's how big the Crown Tundra was going to be. But I remember that there was like a little section off to the side on the bottom left of the map, and there was like these squares there. So that may be something, maybe
Mm-hmm.
another DLC like there, but who really knows if that's DLC or just like random shit that they threw in there over there.
Yeah. I would
But
love a like that Gen 4 remakes if they don't mess up.
yeah, like I kind of, as broken as Megas were, I do want them back. I miss them.
I
Especially,
do. I talked about this with a couple of friends about like, oh, why they don't always need to include Megas or Z-moves every gen because like, yeah, I mean they're cool, but when I think I don't mind Dynamax because it's something new, because they oh it's just
yeah,
unoriginal, they just made them bigger or whatever. But if you think about it, if they just keep adding Megas and Z-moves like for like the next 10 gens, it's gonna be kind of boring because they're gonna have no
yeah.
room to like innovate something new. I mean, I know Dynamax isn't something like crazy or yeah, they're just bigger with like red particles or whatever. But
I mean, yeah,
they try something new. But also, I bet you that even if they have Z-moves and Megas along with like Dynamax, no one would use Dynamax. Everyone would be like, "Oh, Dynamax sucks. Time to go with Megas." Like you know
yeah,
what they would because no one's gonna like in like Ultra Sun and Moon or Sun and Moon. Even though Megas are in, people care about Megas more than Z-moves. I mean, yeah, Z-moves are kind of cool because any Pokemon can have it, but people are just gonna go with Megas. So if
yeah,
give them a feature that people love in the base game, and then you incorporate that with everything else, everyone's just gonna keep on using that. But then people are gonna
yeah.
complain, oh, they just keep adding the same stuff. They need to do something new. They do something new. Oh my god, we need the old stuff back. It's like the nonstop back and forth of trying to please this crowd and then this crowd, and then it's just
Yeah.
you can't please
I mean,
everyone.
I remember that people. I don't remember if I know people have found the megas in the game files, but obviously you can't access them,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
people have been able to get them in there, but it's not. But from what I remember, there was just like this whole thing with what
Yeah.
uh shit. What am I trying to say? I remember there was someone posted a photo of the megas actually being able to Dynamax,
Yeah,
which
that'd be crazy.
that's kind of broken if you ask me,
Oh
because
my
one, you're
god.
already, because megas, you're increasing the stats already, and then Dynamaxing, I think
Doubles the
you
health.
also increase stats too, right?
Yeah, you double.
Like
Yeah, you
plus
double the health. Yeah.
Yeah, but like that is way too broken for it to even be real.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
I like Z moves as well. Like
Yeah.
Gen 7, unpopular opinion if you ask anyone else, but Gen 7 was my favorite.
Oh, I like Gen
Gen
4. Not because I mean,
Crucify me, I don't care.
not just because it was the first for me, but because I like the music and among other things. But yeah.
Yeah. And that was also the game that really got me into Pokemon. I mean, I played a little bit of Black 2. I tried to play through X, but
Yeah.
I didn't have the mental capacity to comprehend on how type advantages worked. I actually didn't even complete X until like 2 years before Gen 7 was announced, or no, a year before Gen 7 was announced.
Yeah.
Um, because at that point I finally had like the comprehension of, okay, I know the type of advantage and disadvantages now. I can finally complete this game.
Yeah.
And then Pokemon Sun and Moon, I knew what I needed to do, so I had a lot more fun with it.
Yeah.
Whereas Gen 6, I was like, God, I have no idea what I'm doing.
And plus, like with Aura or Gen 7, they tell you like the type weaknesses in the moves.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
in the
I
game,
mean, yeah, that also kind of helped, but still, it helped. I was actually able to comprehend on what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. I knew. All I can say is I knew what I was doing in Gen 7.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I miss gyms as much as everybody else did in Gen 7.
Yeah, it was different.
For me, it was an enjoyable game. I don't care what anyone else says. It was enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
And I can understand their flaws, like because Gen 7 we didn't have the gyms, and we had Z moves, and those were kind of anyway.
They were okay. They were better than Dynamax, I think. Because any Pokemon could get it, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And I liked the story in the first half of Gen 7. And then but when you went into Ultra Sun, they kind of Ultra Sun and Moon, they really just messed with it, so it didn't really make any sense.
Yeah, then you had all. I liked Ultra better than the regular because you had like all the legendaries and the shiny and yeah.
Like basically, Gen 7 goes like this for me. The story of Sun and Moon I loved, but the game wise, I prefer Ultra Sun and Moon because of the fact you have all the legendaries. There's actually more content to do than in Sun and Moon. But again, I like the story more in Sun and Moon rather than Ultra Sun and Moon because it's basically the same story, but with like different things happening. Like for instance, Lusamine, you fight Lusamine in Ultra Space in Sun and Moon, but in Ultra Sun and Moon you don't. So.
Mm-hmm. So apparently, I was on Twitter and someone's like, people. Oh, sorry for the Cyberpunk delay. For feeling angry, disappointed. However, sending death threats to the devs is unacceptable and wrong. We are people just like you. I'm like, yeah. I mean, why would you send death threats? And then this one guy is like, people are saying it's only gonna be a 3 weeks. Are crazy. They're not gonna make it into December. I mean, I think it could launch before 2021. So I hope December is the last release date change thing, because I mean it's a meme at this point. Oh, it got delayed. It's like that's the meme at this point, that it keeps getting delayed.
Yeah.
I hope it comes out December and not 2077, which is the name of the game.
Yeah, but we're all like what?
77 years old. Yeah.
Everybody wants to see that Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yep, that would be great.
You're breathtaking.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I don't think there's not much to talk about. I couldn't really find that much this week. Not much has happened besides the whole Cyberpunk thing, new computer stuff, and that's about it. And like free games every week, which I cover, and they're in my Discord too. So if you guys want to get those free games, then they're all linked. Everything's linked. So see you guys in the next one. Enjoy yourselves. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also check out my friend's channel in the link description below. It'll be the first link there, and then below that is the sources, and then my usual description stuff. So yeah, see you guys. Have